Ahoy Ragamuffins! I'm Jamie Carbot and welcome to your live Instagram 5-minute movements where I am going to guide you through 5 standing, no equipment movements for, yep, you guessed it, 5 minutes. So you can refer back to this later whenever you want if you're not able to join live or whatnot. I'll guide you through these 5 moves for 50 seconds with a 15-second transition time, and always remember, you'll kind of hear the beep in the background, but always remember that the timer and I are just guides, so take a break whenever you need it. All right, nab up an open space where you feel free to move around in, and let's get moving and grooving.
Starting session.
10 seconds, we're gonna start with some, what I call Broadway openers. We're gonna do some spirit fingers here, opening up, step tap in, and stretch, reaching up side to side. As you reach up high towards the ground, kind of come into a rotation as you lift side to side. See what this is the move where I always say, Broadway, come find me. Look at, so stepping in, opening, and then having that torso rotation as you step out. You can add a knee bend, however you want, or you can add even more of a torso rotation with that lift and rotate. See, spirit fingers, no, you can speed it up, go a little bit here, get a little dancey with it, that's always fun too. 10 seconds, I'm all about the dance. You're like, is there music in the background? No, there's not. It's always in my head though. So, all right, 15 seconds, now we're gonna come into side to side punches. So wiggle out those feet, spread those feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna come side to side punch here as we lift those heels and come side to side. So again, if you're not using the upper body here, you can come into kind of these torso rotations where you're lifting your heels and driving that hip. Now, if you add that punch, hands are gonna stay here, we'll come side to side, and then we can start, mean a little bit like, ooh, you don't wanna mean me to that, whatever, that sort of thing. So coming side to side, and really putting force into that punch so you're not letting your arms flail about side to side, but you're pretending like you're punching something coming in and out. If you want to add a little bit of direction or have that space to add a little bit of direction, you can also go ahead and come kind of up and back, making sure that you feel safe to move up and back and there's not rugs or cords or anything underneath. Hopefully no one's doing this with a bunch of cords underneath. All right, the next one we're gonna come into is right elbow to knee lift. So I'm gonna start not lifting, always hold on to balance, something for balance if you need to, but we're gonna come right elbow, right knee. So again, I'm lifting my heel, and you can come into kind of an oblique crunch, or you can lift that foot up. Now, as a balance piece, I always like to bring out, call this the magic stick, which I think is odd, but Cora meatball duct taped it. We duct taped it together, meatballed it together. It doesn't make any sense. Just to make it a little fun. It's an old broomstick. I know, I'm really cool. So lifting up, again, always hold on to something if you need to for balance, or you can come into this without holding on to anything. Lifting up, maybe you're like, ooh, I really want to try to keep my foot up and not touch the ground, tap down. Whatever we do on one side, we gotta do on the other. I don't know if this is my right on Instagram, because I think I might be flip-flopped, or on Facebook or whatever I'm live on right now. I think it's Instagram. 2 and 1. This is my left, but it might be your right, looking at my, never mind. So lifting up, again, if you're not gonna bring that foot up, you kind of come into that oblique crunch here, reaching up towards the sky, ceiling, basement, floor, whatever you're, wait, basement, okay, never mind. So up and, or you can lift that hand up fully. Again, if you have something sturdy, a stick, a walking stick, a counter, back of a couch to hold on to, and that feels more comfortable for you, you can go ahead and do so. Pull that elbow towards that knee, exhale, breathing out, Make sure you're breathing, not holding that breath. And again, if you want a little bit of a challenge there for that balanced foot, you can not let that foot touch the ground.
Rest.
Last one here, back to chest openers. Roll those wrists a little bit. All right, so we're gonna open up the chest, open up the back. This will be our last movement here. So, opening up the back, kind of pretending like you're giving a big bear hug here, and then opening up the chest. I like to walk around while I do this. I don't know why, but feel free to stay in the same spot. You can come here, open up. I like to bring my fingers out nice and wide as I open up. If you feel comfortable and secure, you can lift neck back, extend neck back, and use this as, 3 to 4 seconds up, 3 to 4 seconds back, 5 to 7 seconds. If you're like, ooh, I feel particularly good back here, I'm just gonna sit back here, go ahead and do so. That's what these 5-minute movements are about. It's kind of getting your body moving, joints lubricated, moving and grooving. Last one.
Session
Awesome,
complete.
awesome job. So if you like this live video, save it, or you can sign up for your free trial of the Movement for More subscription, on-demand workouts where you can find tons of other 5-minute movements. I think I have about 30 thus far at fitragamuffin.com. And exercises, workouts that meet you where you are and remind you that you're so much more than a body, than a number on a scale, that you're just about so much more. So I really appreciate you all, and thank you for joining. I hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.